Hello and welcome back for the next part of my Final Fantasy X Anniversary Challenge playthrough. So we just finished watching the cutscene at the start of the Calm Lands, and yep, gonna head over to pick stuff up from the wandering shop dude and then head to the save point in the middle. Gear wise, at this point Element Ward is not really going to cut it. So I've gone for Stone Ward and a few characters because I'm a bit concerned about the Anaconda fight. The thing is, armor abilities I don't think make too much difference here, and that's one thing I did think of that would be helpful. We don't have Poison Fangs, so those battles will be a little dodgy if we have one. So yeah, Soft Ring on Yuna. Maybe I should just go for Soft Bracer on Auron as well. I was thinking with Auron being in the front line, it's possible he'll get hit by the bee. So I went for Poison Ward, but thinking about it, I mean, whether he's poisoned or not, it's not particularly going to matter. I wonder how much damage the... Yeah, not sure how much damage the Aqua Breath from the Chimera Brain enemies will do here. I think, yeah, capturing is a bit different, but for just right now getting through the area before we get the capture weapons, I'm not going to bother like with anything fancy against the Chimera Brains. If we get a preemptive strike, you know, maybe I'll try something, but I'll probably just throw a Petrify Grenade. Titus has Null Blaze, which we need to set up, of course. Soft Armlet for Kimari, and he just has another sensor weapon. I mean, this is the Riku show, right? We all know that. Yeah, and also Rematch, which can help out a lot against many of the enemies here, if other things go wrong. Alright, let's do it. Actually, just to make absolutely sure. Yeah, first strike and initiative. Do not want to forget those in this area. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. Got a frog in my throat. So, looking at this, we've got 3 enemies that are all vulnerable to sleep. We're not going to get more sleep powders or dream powders, but I think that's fine. We can steal a bunch of useful stuff from the Flan and the Bee here, including more Poison Fangs, so let us sleep powder it up. Yeah, I still have 23 sleeping powders. Okay, so we can do 1 or 2 steals from the Bee. Oh dear, sorry. Let's have Yuna switch to Reticent Strike Staff for later. We probably want to Stone Touch or Death Touch the Mole. Obviously have Phoenix Downs if it does hit somebody. Yeah, in fact we can let it hit somebody to set up SOS HP, so that works just fine. Yeah. Let's go for a second steal on the Bee. We didn't get it, okay. You know what? I really want another Poison Fang. So let's not finish the Bee off just yet. I'm a little concerned about how long it'll take to wake up is the only thing. Yeah, there it is. Fortunately, alright, well it has little enough HP, we can actually just kill it with Blizzard.
Well then, what next?
Would have loved to get a second Poison Fang, but happy with 1. Yeah, Sleeping Powder is actually very effective, thinking about the enemy parties here. There's just the one, like the mech enemy that isn't going to be vulnerable to sleep, but Riku should get a turn after sleep powder to just steal and take it out in one shot. Should. We will see. So now I want some fire gems, please. Yeah, these enemies are still nice and slow. I can have Waka come and start hitting himself into null HP. Alright, the mole is up. Yeah, nothing useful to steal from him really, so let's just go Stone Touch and Death Touch. Hit for 3,300, huh? Ouch. Okay. Yeah, a little awkward that we did not land an instant kill on it. I don't really want to have to use another item here. Let's make sure Waka gets to SOS HP. Alright, that's good. That's not. Okay, 14 or 1,500 damage on the magic, interesting. Riku, do you have time to do something? You do. Yeah. How much health do these things have left? Nope. Sensor. 1,700, 1,300. Yeah, evade and countering this thing to death is a little tedious, isn't it? Well... I mean, I can dark attack it, I guess. And raise someone? Yeah, but the flan's still here, and I do want to steal from the flan. Alright, I'm going to speed this up. I admit I do lean on evade and counter a little much, or I have in the last few challenges. I probably shouldn't care as much about using other items. I think it's just with the 4x speed, it doesn't feel too bad to just brute force the fights like this. Although we are doing very little damage to the mole. That's, okay, but that's just the vanilla game, right? Yeah, because it doesn't have a higher defense, I don't think. It's just the cutting the damage from armored status. Alright. So now what I want to do is have Riku... Yeah, I want to make it so that Riku can do some more stealing. But that might be tricky. Let's do a dummy weapon switch with Riku. I think we want another dummy weapon switch with Riku. I basically want Waka to have the turn as soon after the flan as possible. So I could go for a Silent Strike with Yuna, but unfortunately it's not guaranteed to work. I could also switch the TKO for later. So now hopefully Riku can get 2 turns, or yeah, a turn to steal. Ah, nuts. I mean, yeah, maybe it's just easier to leave this. The fire gems are probably not so useful. Or we can get them much more conveniently from the arena later, so yeah, let's just get this over with. Alright, back down to normal speed. So, Lulu can stay at 1 HP, and Waka can as well. Yeah, that's fine. I will heal Oren with Yuna just because Yuna's MP is not going to do much else. And I'll have Yuna in the front line too, although I'm not fully sold on what I should be doing there. I'm just thinking it can't be Riku, and Yuna has the next highest agility, right? We've got Kamari for sensor. Yeah, let's actually let's even have poison touch on Yuna, I think. Definitely need sentry back on Oren. Okay, and you can have Moonbangle. Yeah, Waka's ready to go. Get back to the rematch. Alright, yeah, that looks fine. The count lance is always slightly awkward when you have to fight a bunch of encounters before you can start capturing. And then, inevitably, you encounter one of the rare groups of fiends, and, like, don't have the capture weapon yet, and then it takes forever to find them. Anyway, well, this is a good encounter, so I think here we should be able to stock up on some more sleeping powders or dream powders. Yeah, and Riku does get a turn. Well, she even gets a turn before the wolf, actually, throwing sleeping powder. But she definitely gets a turn before the mech, which is not going to get hit by the sleep. So in the vanilla game, the wolf did not have enough HP to survive that. I think it has 600. Oh, sorry. I'm getting mixed up here. It always had, yeah, I'm getting my wolves confused. So it had 1000 HP in the base game, which is enough to survive sleeping powder. But now it has enough to survive dream powder, which is actually what you steal from it. Alright, yeah, my bad. Let's just have Waka in the front line, since he can't die to this encounter. So we want to steal from... Yeah, let's have another Null-based character. I do want to steal from the wolf as the highest priority, I think. Also, because it's going to wake up sooner. Yeah, so get you out of here. Yeah, much easier to actually be throwing Dream Powder when the fiends we want to steal from can survive it because of the extra few turns it lasts. So how are we killing the wolf afterwards? I guess Waka can solo it, no problem. Yeah. These two enemies are much easier to finish for Waka than the silly mole. And the wolf is awake, alright. I mean, it doesn't matter if Riku gets killed here. We've got a few hundred HP to go on the wolf. Let's just start giving it a beating. Alright. That's lucky. Although, oh boy, it's so fast. I wonder what its tick speed is. It might even be like 7, possibly better. It might, yeah. Maybe it's faster than Morty. Alright, well, you got Lulu in the end. Come on, Riku, one more steal. Ugh. Right, it does preferably target the lowest HP character. I don't want to attack it because I think it's pretty close to dying. Oh, and now the Flan's awake. Well, so much for having a good stealing opportunity here, I guess, but oh well. We're not dying, at least. I think I'll just put 2 times speed up for the end of these encounters where it's basically all done, yeah. 2 damage, huh? Impressive. Yeah, because this thing does get a 40% defense boost. And that is cutting Waka's damage down a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's cutting it down to just a few, like, It's basically, his defense stat is mitigating like 95% plus of the damage. Okay, Riku out, Auron in, unit in. Do not need to change any gear here. Yep. And I'm not going to bother healing Riku. Actually, it's kind of nice to have the wolf preferentially target Whacker if we're in that sort of situation again, so I changed my mind. And we do want to pick up some gear from the shop that appears right now. I think alchemy for Riku, and there's not as much good gear as from the shop from what once sells going up Gagazet, but yeah, something else too.
We'll get through this.
Alright. So here... Well, sleeping powder... Sleeping powder plus taking out the mech. Obvious. First steps. Then let's steal a couple of poison fangs. And these guys have, okay, so Auron or a grenade or a blizzard would kill them, good to know. Skull has 600 HP, okay. Yeah, I mean I'll just steal until Riku dies here. Oh, I did not switch rematch back, that's unfortunate. Not punished though. I guess with Whacker coming off the bench, so to speak, he would always have a turn to switch the rematch, and the combination of evade and counter plus fire immunity does just solve a lot of these fights. Alright, Auron can do the honors. One more poison fan from you.
So, how shall we do this?
And we'll grab another dream powder. Yep. I should have made a death touch attack there, it was free. Oh well. Yeah, so now I'm curious about this. Is the wolf over twice as fast as Whacker? Oh geez, he is. Look at that. So occasionally he gets 3 turns in a row. So it has tick speed 6 or less. That's as fast as BFA. That's seriously impressive. Man, that does not bode well for the bosses later in this game. Okay, and what do you sell? Malleable staff. I mean, that's an upgrade in terms of magic stat, but Unit's magic stat is not very relevant. That does not really do much. Magic counter buckler. I mean, I feel like I end up buying this just for the sake of its uniqueness. Ice ward, water ward. Don't think there's a situation where I need that. Stoneproof, silence proof. Yeah, that I will pick up. It's also relatively cheap somehow. That doesn't really do anything. And, oh yeah, that's right, it's not alchemy, it's auto-med, but still. I'm not sure this will be Riku's armor against Unalaska, but nevertheless, good to have. I think that the concern might be that I need some HP plus on Riku for to survive Unalaska's physical attacks. Yeah, we don't need that right now. I'm not going to bother with that. So, yeah, alright, go on then. Let's buy the magic counter buckler, since it's the only place we can get it. Probably should have solved stuff first, actually. Yeah, we're going to have some bits and pieces here we don't need. Obviously, we're not using customized, just sell the stuff that has the open slots. We don't need this one. Honestly, that's not particularly useful either, although it doesn't sell for much. Right, that we don't need. I picked up a Lucid Ring recently that has Confused Ward on, so we don't need this one. Don't need a basic katana. Honestly, I'm almost never going to use that weapon, but we can hold on to it for the time being. Dark Ward, Berserk Ward, yeah, we don't need that one. Yeah, that's not worth it. That's worse than the Scout. Don't care about Strength on Whacker. I guess I can keep an HP Strength plus 10%. Yeah, we're not making much money from selling stuff here, but that's okay. Silence Ward, Berserk Ward. Silence Ward, HP plus 10%. Meh. Dark Ward we can get rid of. Glorious Bangle, don't care about that. Magic Bangle, likewise. Ooh, if I need money later, I might sell this auto potion armor I picked up for Lulu for 14 or 15, 13.5k. Pretty nice, but let's not do it right now. Tidal Knuckles. Is there ever a situation where Riku's going to want that? I'm not sure. It's not really saving us. Or it's not really much money in any case. So what does Riku have equipped? She just has a Devastator with plus strength. Alright, we can sell the Claw. That's another armor I could consider selling, but I don't know, maybe the situations where I can imagine that being useful, maybe Greater Sphere. Don't need this stuff. That one's good. Don't need MP. Don't need that. That shield's kind of crappy to be honest, but keep it as a memento of our victory over Simon Natus, and that's the stuff we bought. Okay. And yeah, everyone's still got the right gear on. Great. So I'll make it over to the save sphere, and then I think next I'll go find the Chocolate Lady. So now I can throw a Dream Powder and steal more Dream Powders. I like the sound of that. It's this, yeah, that's right. It's this interaction you couldn't consistently do because of the damage range on the Dream Powder without the Fiends having the extra HP. Alright. I maybe could just leave the game at 2x speed. I find that if I am having to make decisions, somehow the animation being that much quicker like slightly distracts me, but yeah, I mean, in a situation, particularly when I get Whacker in the front line and I can't actually lose the encounter. Oh, we've had lousy luck on the follow-up steals so far. Yeah. We get another shot, that's good. I think the wolf's about to wake up though. He is. And of course he kills Riku. Why wouldn't he? Alright. Well, still got broke even on items, I guess. And let us just Stone Touch the Elemental. Yeah, I think I will probably grab Fire Gems for killing Defender X before we go up Gagazet, but I'm going to want to do capturing before that, so no big rush. Okay, Whacker back to rematch. Everyone else is good. Okay, so do I want more poison fangs? I think the answer is yes. We've got plenty of sleep powders. So the dream powder would KO the bees, but this does not. So let's grab 2 more poison fangs. This gets us through at least one encounter completely safely against the anacondas. Should have actually checked HP on that. I'm not sure that... I think a low roll on the sleeping powder might leave it with enough, but I want a blizzard. Yes. And the wolf is back awake already. And Riku's dead already. Alright, let's see if we can land Death Touch. We cannot. Still, it's nice that we have enough items that the encounters against the small enemies are 100% guaranteed wins, which was not the case in the earlier parts of the game. Let's see, I did not change any gear there, no. Grab another Poison Fang? Sure. Also... yeah, I do still have 18 sleeping powders, and I can get more by capturing a Snow Wolf by backtracking to Macalania. Yep, still have not stolen on second attempts against any of these enemies, sadly. Oh, there we go. Complaining helped. Alright, well, let's start grabbing some fire gems. Actually, I'll bring in Orin with Stone Touch, just so I don't have to switch off Evade Encounter with Whacker. And Turbo Speed again. Alright. Maul is awake. Yeah, we don't need Whacker in the party right now. It's fine if it KOs somebody. It did not. Now, we can actually hopefully get a fair amount of stealing done. Oh, we have a problem. The straight up 0 from Yuna. Yikes. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Now, I don't know if it was the 20% sleep resistance kicking in there against a sleep strike, or if you actually never inflict a status if you rolled 0 damage. Interesting. That's something else I might as well test here. Be useful to know for later. I can leave Lulu here. Alright, guess we're not testing it. You know what? I'm curious enough. Oh, that's good. Okay, but that time she did roll a 1 rather than a 0. Okay, sorry Mr. Flan, you're gonna have to be kept alive for science for a little longer here. Science and also stealing. I must admit, I never thought... Oh, good, okay. I was going to say, I never thought dealing 0 damage would be a reason to not have Yuna be the Silent Strike character. But we're good. So that was 0 damage, but it still inflicted silence. So now we know. Alright, we've stolen enough. Let's put this thing out of its misery. Let's also have a unit with Null Blaze. I think my concern about the Anaconda fight has sort of dissipated. Now we've got Poison Fangs. Those fights can be pretty dodgy if you're trying to poison touch the Anacondas, just because of their oh, what's it called? Sonic Tail attack. Initiative back on you. Yeah, good. So this does mess up my SOS status, but that's fine. Better to just save in case I screw up an encounter.
Long time. You are... You certainly don't...
What?
Please, tell...
Maester Micah just... It said that you and we are...
What of Bavel?
Things are calm on... after the death of...
It's kind of interesting that this
Getting
monk
around will be easy.
is like
But be careful...
skeptical of Micah's
You
orders or
should
whatever,
avoid-
because it seems in
Thank you,
general people
Father,
kind of blindly
you came
follow
on-
Yevon.
To tell the truth, this summon... I hope for your...
Thank...
I must be off.
Alright, I'm not going to bother talking to the characters. And let's overwrite the correct save. Actually, just make a new one. I like keeping lots of saves in general, and when I'm recording as well, it's also nice in case there's some problem with a recording, which happily has not happened yet. Alright, let us go chocobo hunting. Wait, am I? No, she is over here, isn't she? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, they've kind of... The funny thing of these enemies is they have variable agility. I don't know how that works with a 40% stat mod, but Yuna gets a turn before them, which is pretty funny. So let's not lose to Aqua Breath. Not sure I have a good way to not lose to Aqua Breath. Well, Riku can presumably fit in a steal and then use an item. Nice gem, not bad. And now what do I want to do? I'm going to just throw a Petrify Grenade here, I think. We'll figure out how we want to take these guys down for capturing, but I've got the Petrify Grenades to spare, and with the all-party attack, that... I feel like it wouldn't KO Orin if he had Water Ward equipped, but he did not, so... yeah, safety first. Wait. Am I dumb? No, there she is, okay. I was thinking for a second that I had messed up and she wasn't, the Chocobo lady wasn't here. I did mess up because I have Riku still in the party. Fortunately, Yeah, that actually could have been, that easily could have been game over. Fortunately, it's only a Marlboro. Only. Oh, yeah. Why can't I... Yeah. This is exactly what I was saying before. Incredibly annoying fiend to encounter prior to getting capture weapons. So Wackus can solo this with evade and counter. So evade and counter does, like, the counter attacks do not add to the bad breath counter. That sounds horrendous. So what's the alternative? Well, we may have to solo it with Waka, but I'm gonna throw a few shadow gems on this to make it faster. I don't love doing that because I have a reasonable number but not unlimited, and we can't get more of them right now, and I'm sure they'll be useful in capturing, but yeah. Alright, well we can get Waka to SOS HP at least, that's something from this fight. And the counter for Bad Breath is 7, I believe. Up to 7 Poison Fangs, good. Yeah, Smoke Bomb's down to 11, that's a little awkward, that's another one we can't get more of. Where are my Shadow Gems? There they are, 26. Oh, that was supposed to be Wacko attack himself. Ouch. Can any of my characters evade that attack? I feel like they can't, but...
How uncouth.
Yeah, like I said before, I really do not want to solo the whole of the rest of this with Waka. Let's try and get Riku back in action. Waka continues just hit yourself. Fortunately, even with the agility boost, Malbra is nice and slow. Lulu's here just for the evasion chance, because Arin's not going to survive that attack even with defending. Yeah, so the counter goes up to 2. That's fine. Oh, it's hitting Riku again, isn't it? Great. SOS HP. I don't feel like it has, yeah, I don't feel like it has preferential targeting, but a little unfortunate Riku getting hit again. I really, yeah, don't want to throw too many more Shadow Gems either. I guess I could just reset. No, I don't want to reset. Alright, so it's got 80... Okay, it's got almost 9,000 HP left. That's bad, but it's not going to take that long times 4 speed. So, yeah. Can I steal anything useful from this? I mean... No, just a remedy, okay. At least it doesn't have a huge defense stat. Yeah, I probably should have just reset, but I feel like it's one thing to reset when you're trying to capture one specific monster and you don't want to waste items on others, but I generally don't like resetting when I'm just trying to make it through the area, like progress the game. Yeah, it's just too bad again that I can't capture this one, but that's okay, I'm sure we'll find another one. So that was 3. Yeah, I'm wondering what the math is going to look like on capturing this. It might be okay. So we could do 3. Yeah, I think it would be okay. Because the fire damage attacks do count double on the bad breath counter. I'm thinking like 3 to 4, like 4 Shadow Gems, 2 Poison Fangs. Something like that should work out okay. Yeah, it could be a little awkward, but it doesn't seem too difficult. I could also have, yeah, I mean I could also buff other characters to survive its attack. Or Orin at least without too much difficulty, is that right? No, it was doing 2700 against Riku, so protect plus defend. That's not too bad. Alright, need to change hands on my controller. I guess Waka wants this over with because he landed a couple of crits right there. I think you can get Berserk Ward from these guys. I'm trying to think of whether there's anything useful we could get out of this encounter. I have Berserk Ward on Kamari and Orin that you just pick up, and I also got it on Titus. Getting it on Waka might be okay. I'm a little concerned. Oh, nice, okay. That wasn't... yeah, that wasn't great. Ooh, a Hurricane Claw. I was just going to say getting it on Waka might be useful for Spectral Keeper, although its Berserk Tail's going to hit pretty hard. Dark Touch and Sleep Touch on Riku. Honestly, that is... well, I say it's not too bad, but... yeah. With access to Smoke Bombs and the Sleeping Powders and Dream Powders, I probably won't actually use it, but... in theory it's somewhat useful. Alright, no more Marlboros, please. Get Riku out of the party. And yeah, so I've got double SOS Null, great. SOS Null Blaze. Okay. Let's see, I think I'll end the video here and pick back up with some capturing. So thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, back with the next part.